Hello, fellow Annihilators. I am the Annihilator, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney. This is part 6, I believe, and yeah, let's just continue. Get right back into it. Okay, so I think we need to discuss the reason for blackmail to this here person that I've forgotten the name of. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. Probably Santa Claus. You told Wright? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White had heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. Oh dear, I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay. Well, I know where we're going next then. Fay & Co. law officers. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Well, that's what most places look like before a murder happens. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Examine. Okay. By the way, I'm playing on a controller this time. So yeah, this feels a bit weird. Let's see. Anything here? No clues here. Anything here? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I can't remember. How do I... court record. There. Okay, so... DL6. So... this one? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Fay. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. Mia. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. Let me guess, Mr. White? This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. Well, we know who it is. It's obviously Mr. White. So, Mia knew Grossberg. Okay, but where does that get us? What do I do now? So... do I go to Grossberg Law Offices? Let's talk to him. Weird, I guess. I don't have anything to do here. Let me go back to Fay & Co. What are the other cases in this case thing? Shelf. Okay, let's see. File JS. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Sure, skim. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide. Ooh. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. So Mr. White faked his own suicide? Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Or that. White drove them all to... yeah, maybe. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. I suppose... can I not... can I not do the other one? T to Z. T, U, I know, W, white. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well, soon as though I'm free to move through here, then Mr. White probably took a gander through here and took out all the W files. Okay, move to Blue Corp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, ho ho. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear, ho ho? Transparent. I need to present this to you. Newspaper clipping. How do I present? Oh, there. Okay. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. Probably blackmailed him, because Grossberg admitted that he was blackmailing Grossberg. So, blackmail? You're blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You're threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say all of the suicide cases. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. Or should I say, ho, ho, ho. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Not Maya, Mia. I keep getting those two mixed up. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. I mean, Mr. White. You're right, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. That makes sense. And that's a reason that I didn't actually think of. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared because apparently everybody can go over to the crime scene. So the culprit would be you. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing we won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I don't know what voices I'm doing for these guys. I'm just doing my normal voice, because I doubt they're going to be staying for long. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I'd changed my mind, didn't I? I love his made-up words. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police. Now. Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. Except there's no actual evidence that I'm the killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers' association, you see. Of course you do. You're a rich person. You have friends in high places, am I right? You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Mario. Oh right, sorry pal. Mario was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Did I do something wrong? Or is this supposed to happen? So, September 8th, 3:37 PM, blah de blah de blah. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Maya. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha, now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? So now do I get to play as Maya? That'd be cool. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Yeah, let the guy on the other side of the screen control you. Defend me in court, cheer me on in court, help me break out of here. Well, I guess what what the game wants me to do is defend me in court. But let's do something else. Help me break out of here. Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here. You mean a jailbreak? I mean, there's a policeman right there, right behind you. You probably shouldn't be talking about this. Yeah, tonight's our only chance. Alright. Huh? Oh, I'd better go get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder, and a getaway car. Can you drive? Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. No, I wanted to choose the other option to see what dialogue it brings. I'll show them a thing or two. Okay. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. I am messing up my words left and right. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. September 9:52 AM, blah de blah de blah. The bottom bit isn't really important, it's just saying where you are. Which, we know where we are. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Edgeworth. Prosecutor, oh, that's Phoenix talking. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Question mark. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? I guess he's gonna have a character arc and he's gonna end up sticking up for me in court or something like that. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. Edgeworth and Phoenix are both the exact opposite. Phoenix always thinks that people are innocent, and Edgeworth always thinks that people are guilty. Without even seeing the other side. Oh, I missed that as well. Something about all people being guilty. So, I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Has he? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. Oh. So we won't be playing as Maya. What? Okay, let's do this. Makes sense. Phoenix is the main character after all. September 9th, 10 AM. Bloody bloody blah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honour. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Well, if Mr. White has the judge under his thumb, and we raise an objection, then, well, I'm probably going to lose a few points, because the judge is going to tell me off. So let's just let it go. Forget it, I smell a trap. Exactly. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Once again, the judge and Mr. Red White have very, 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 very similar voices. Actually, I just realised I've been actually calling him Mr. White instead of Santa Claus. So from now on, I'm going to call him Santa Claus. Woo! You wish to know the title of my personage? I'm Mr. Bling. Your name, sir? That's the bellboy. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? If by locutions you mean your words, then yes. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Yeah, I'm not going to call him Santa. I've had enough of calling people other things because I always end up mixing up my words. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Just know that I fully see him as Santa. I'm just not going to call him Santa. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world, and I'm the last man standing? He said it. He said it. Ho, 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 ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay, witness testimony. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. I just said the same as what the judge did. Things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. Okay, let me look over my evidence. Okay, I'm thinking of maybe using this piece of evidence on something. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Let's see. Surprised, I turned to look at the building, then I saw him, yeah. Needless to say, yep. Called Miss May, yeah. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. Okay, let's present this. I have a terrible feeling that this isn't the right answer, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Your Honour, that statement contradicts this evidence. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Finally, there was a terrible impaction and it was all over. Okay, I'm gonna press him for details over this. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. I swear Miss May said that she saw it from the bedroom window. I don't think she said anything about her coming over. Let's see. What was Miss May doing at that time? Ooh, maybe, hopefully, this will go to a conversation saying that she went to a supermarket, because then that would explain this receipt, which means that would be her creating evidence. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone?
Objection!
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I'll answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Makes the change. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho, ho, ho. I know, after all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna ask for some more information about this. I did give him some evidence before, but well, he didn't really give me anything, and this is really the only thing that I feel may be not that true. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. No, they didn't, because in the court record, it says the victim dodged an dodged an attack, then ran to the right. And that is not what he is saying now. I gave chase, struck her down. No, I didn't. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Perfect. Now I can object. Present. And... present.
Objection!
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. You sure have. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, he says it again. Oh ho 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 ho. It is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't actually look at the floor plan. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. If she did run to the left, then that would explain why everything on the left side is knocked over. So that wouldn't make sense. But at the same time, I think he's lying. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Well, it can't... Maybe they are both right. Maybe they just saw different parts of the fight. But I have a feeling that Mr. White is right. I'm going to say that. As Mr. White has testified, Mia ran to the left. But if that's the case, why would she run in the opposite direction from the door? She did not. She was running towards the... Oh, I'm obviously wrong then. Wow, now you're the one making a contradiction, Mr. Wright. Not at all. Oh, maybe not. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. That would make sense. Because... let me just get my mouse out for this one. If the murderer is here, and the victim is here, then from the murderer's view, the victim would have run left. I mean, left, yeah, this way. And if Miss May was here, then she would have seen it go right. So that does, indeed, make sense. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Yep. Time to show the court, well, it's that. Present.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left, which is exactly what I said. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion.
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, 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 ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He is laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. You're gonna change your witness's account? It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Okay, she ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Well, no. I doubt that she would be able to run from a blow like that. That's quite obviously wrong. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Let me cross-examine. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Okay, is there any evidence, or will I have to press? I've lived... yeah, I might have to just press. Okay, let's see. She ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. She wouldn't have been able to do that. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do.
Objection!
I'm just gonna, yeah, continue. Died, no, well, it does say a blow. That would imply one hit. See, no. Okay, now I'm going to give him this. Mr. Wright, the victim died from a single blow. Yes. I was a bit confused for a second because it doesn't actually say a single blow, it just says a blow, but that does imply one blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. In the balls. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honour. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the Crown's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. Wright. I mean, Mr. White. Oh, okay. Alright, one more time, another witness testimony. Well, hopefully one final time. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What other window? Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Do I not have to do a cross-examination? Mr. Your Honour, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. No, I don't want to do a cross-examination. This is almost over. He looks so sulky. Well, see, I looked at the other window. What other window? I'm gonna press him for that. The glass light stand. That would make sense. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Well, not really. But I'm gonna say, yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. What? How does that help me? The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Well, surely you would have said a broken light stand, because it was broken. Broken beyond all recognition.
Objection!
Wording. Mr. White. I keep mixing them up because they have such similar names. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Doesn't the judge think this is just a tiny bit suspicious that he keeps mixing up his his argument? Isn't it obvious I saw the stand before it fell over? So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? But the sound is what made you look over, isn't it? So why would you be looking out the window? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. I mean a big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Yeah, I was right. Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen this. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. I don't know. I assume it's this somehow. Yes, it is. It's definitely that. Present. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. You know, I feel a bit bad for Mr. White. He's being bullied left, right, and centre. Here. Well, note that stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? And we will find out what he has to say to that in the next episode. So please annihilate that like, share, and subscribe button, and I shall see you later. Bye!